Okay, so the cabinet bottoms, the wood, is only about this thick, but yet the screws are longer than the thickness of the wood, so I have to cut it off with a hacksaw. So I use a vice grip and just saw it off. Works pretty good. Okay, so I've used the hacksaw to cut a notch in the screw. Now all I have to do is take these pliers and just bend it back and forth a few times and it'll break off right at the cut. Voila! We have screws made to length. Alright. Here are the two ends. So you just don't want to cut them off too short because it's hard to put it back on. Alright, so now we need to cut a hole to drive the screw into. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to drill a hole here. Okay. Should be able to run the screws up into there. Ooh, I'll lose that. Okay, just put it in just a little ways so we can slip the sheet metal over it. Perfect. And then slip the sheet metal over it. Perfect. Then we tighten it in place. Not too tight. Remember, we're going into wood, not into metal. Just snug. Not going anywhere. Good job. Okay. Let's see. Next, we're going to pull and trim off these wires, and then we're going to pull it through there, and then we're going to connect it up. Okay, so I've made the electrical connections to ground, common, and hot from the fixture. It's an LED fixture with a switch, and it's all set to close up and screw on, and then we're all done. So let's see if we can get it in there without driving ourselves crazy. Sometimes it's easier than others. Sometimes it's harder. I have to stuff the wires in there. So they're all out of the way. So I can snap this sucker together. That sounds good. Sounds like it's snapped in place. Alright, so let's see if we can't get this job finished. Whew. Got this. So we've got this snapped in place, but we didn't get this one yet. And this one here. Now that one's in there. Gotta be careful because this right here is a light element, an LED. So I have to push it back without damaging the light. Let's see if we can do that. Sometimes you need to use a tool. Ooh, that could have damaged the light. Don't do that. Yeah, that's not good either. It's supposed to push so hard that it comes out of the... So this is a lesson in what not to do. Don't do what I just did. Okay, so we got to unsnap the outer piece. And then we have to put it back in place. Life is messy. Okay, so we take that off. Now we have to put this back up. Here we go. There, it's slid back on. I guess I need to tighten it a little bit more so it won't come off so easily. Don't want to over tighten it because it's wood. Okay. Hopefully that's the right amount of torque. Okay, so we push it back in there. Held back up in place. And 1, 2, 3. Bingo. Alright, now we need to put this screw in there, and then this screw. Alright. Let me get those. Okay, so okay, screw number 1. And screw number 2. There we go. And last but not least, you need to put this light diffuser up. Got to go just one particular way. It won't go any other way. So you probably have to get up on the counter like I'm getting ready to do. Alright, so you slide this part, single piece, into the slot here, and then you push, kind of bend the plastic into place, and then don't break it. Sure. Okay, so here it went on this end. And just slide your finger on over. Okay. If it's too long, then you're going to have problems, because it won't snap into place. There we go. All right, all done. Not quite. There we go. All right. Now all we have to do is turn on the breaker and test it. Yeah. Here we go. Alright, we didn't quite get that plate centered. It's okay. We just tighten it down. All right. All right, so let's turn on the breaker and see what happens. All right, there it is, 16. And it stayed on, so that's a good sign. Here comes the acid test. Voila! And you have light. That is how you do it. is the finished fixture. And it only took a couple hours, so not too bad. All right, well, that's all there is in this. We're all done.